Hey, just got the Eachine 250 racer, and there's a whole bunch of wires, and I wanted to show you how to set it up with a turnigy receiver or whatever other receiver you got, and the turnigy transmitter. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wires coming out of it. The goal here is to straighten them out so that they would be in order. So this one's here, this one's here, 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 and here. So you got 6 channels. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 channels, right? So we need to connect the white, red, and black cable to the channel number 1, and the red goes in the middle and the black goes on the bottom of the turnigy. That's channel number 1. So you just plug it like this. All right. Okay. So channel number 2. Make sure the cable is on the top. So we plug it into channel number 2. All the way in. Alright, so channel number 3. Now the confusing part, that there is 2 yellow wires. Okay, this wire is yellow and this wire is yellow. So you need to look inside there and see which ones go. So this is basically the wire closest to the blue wire. So my assumption, this should be the channel number 3, and the green is channel number 4. All right, and the other yellow is channel number 5. And whatever black cable is channel number 6. So my assumption, you're probably going to be running turnigy, or you're going to be running FR Sky. And my assumption, the channels are all pretty much the same. So I will put it like Alright, it seems like this is a good way to put it onto this. Alright, so what I need to get is I need to cut out a so like that. It's a sticky pad which I'm gonna put on this guy right here and stick it on like that. All right. Zip tie this. All right. Probably have to zip tie it that way. Well, no, you know what? I think I'm gonna be moving it this way a little bit so that the zip tie would go in here. Come on. Alright, so zip tie is kind of thick. Maybe this is removable. Nope. Okay, that's not removable. How else is a good way to put it on? Like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna use 2 zip ties. Okay. One zip tie and second zip tie. So it's gonna go like this. Okay. Okay. Come on. Should have gotten Valkyra probably pre-assembled already, but oh, the price was so cheap I couldn't refuse to buy this guy. I couldn't pass the deal of the century. Okay, so let's hope it's gonna be sitting fine like that. Let's do it a bit more. All right. All right. Let's see if I can use the. Okay. All right. So nice and tight. Yeah. No. How about something like that? Looks good. All right. Now, remember, the antenna has to be pointing up, because if you point it downwards, you think you're going to be getting a better transmission, but you're not. Both antenna has to be pointing up, otherwise you're going to be losing about 80% of signal. So let's see if we have any heat shrink laying around. Okay. Heat shrink like that. Let's see if it goes through. Come on. Let's see if it can go through. Come on. No, it doesn't. Yeah, let's see if we can make a smaller piece and go through. Stretch it a bit. Okay. Come on. Nope. Okay. You know, maybe it's a good idea to use something that's a bit more, that's less flexible than this. So, you know what, let me cut this guy off again. Okay. Now that we're talking about this, let's see if you get a slightly bigger zip tie. We should have much less flex. Maybe we can run it through this hole. Nope. All right, let's drill it a little bit. Okay. So. Okay. Safety glasses. Okay. All right. So much wider zip tie. All right. Come on. Okay. Keep going. Ready? Okay. Super. Like that. Like that. And like that. Okay. And now we're just gonna attach this guy to this. All right. Okay, let's see if this one fits. Nope. Right. This one should be alright. Okay. So we cut it in small. Let's see how well it holds. Next. You know what? This is where a yellow one would be much more appropriate right here. Okay. Right here. Okay, so antenna isn't going anywhere. We get a really good reception. I hope we can plug in one of those for the video. All right. Also, we should be able to adjust the way the video camera is pointing, which way it's pointing, by unscrewing, I believe, those two screws right here, and probably this screw right here. Oh wait, there is well, let's see if I unscrew those two screws, if it's gonna do anything. Okay. Okay. You need a bit like this. Like this. Let's unscrew it a little bit. Screw this a little bit. And doesn't do anything. Alright, I don't see anything holding it down here. So I guess my model doesn't... Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. It should be, I mean, come on. What's so special about not being able to? Alright, so this seems a bit heavy, you know, so if you want to remove the lights, you can do so. Now, well, you know what? I think you should be able to adjust it if you unscrew those arms right here. At least loosen them a bit. There. Loosen this guy. Loosen this guy. and this guy, and this guy. By the way, the reason I got this frame, because first of all, right here, so it does adjust basically here, moving upwards like that. And what we do now, we just pull it back in. Okay. Alrighty. So the camera does adjust. Doesn't matter which version you buy. And let's see if you can put these guys back in. Ew. Yeah, there is no thread lock anywhere. That sucks. Alright, so if you don't want your drone to fall apart, well, I'm probably gonna crash it way before it falls apart on me. But if you don't want your drone to fall apart, use some thread lock. Okay. Alright. I mean, why would anybody build a drone without thread lock? I'm not sure. So here, thread lock. Okay. And okay. Let's see. Alrighty, and more thread lock. And we add a bit more thread lock to the last bolt on the bottom to right here. Okay. So everything seems to be secured. Okay. All right. Okay. So now when it comes to turnigy transmitter, make sure you have a mode 2. Where's the throttle on the left? There's a whole bunch of turnigys for sale where it says mode 1. If you buy mode 1, you have to swap the gimbals around. Alright, so let me power it up. Let me so this is setting for my boat. Now we change it to a new setting. Here, let me zoom in. Okay, so we want a new setting. We press menu. We press menu one more time. We say mode select. And my next one is the empty one. So I select this guy. And I want to change the name right away so I would remember. I remember which was it. Which model was it for? Okay, so I say E. Come on. I say E then I say M. So when you want to be changing the name on the top, you just need to select here and long press E. Oh, it's A actually. I was thinking it's Eachine. Eachine. Okay, so let's change it to A. Press E A E A C. No, sorry. A. So that's the reason I ordered a Taranis, because this radio is impossible to deal with. ER. Then we need ER. C. ER. H. Wow, we got one letter matching. So ER, she, and E. Alright, so we got Eachine on the top. We press one more time and we say exit. Exit. Okay. So right here it says Eachine, so I know exactly what I'm gonna be flying. Okay. So the mode 4 is probably my mode. Let's see if I have a throttle on the left, because it's one of those radios which I got when I got it with mode 1 and I had to make it into mode 2. So you see the problem? It thinks it's an elevator right here, alright? You see that line? But it has to show it's a throttle. Now it thinks it's a throttle right here. But in fact, it's an elevator right here. Why am I wrong? Elevator, throttle. That's usually pitch forward. Okay, so let's see how it is on my regular flying drone. On the first one. Okay. Mode 1. Okay, so mode 1. So you see this is a throttle right here. Okay. And there's a gear selection. So I have to change the mode. Eachine. Mode 1. PPM. Probably PPM. Stick set. And stick set. We need to probably have mode 1. Oh, hold on. Mode 2. Yeah, mode 2 is my stick, say. Throttle reverse. Okay. Alright, so it says mode 4 now. Eachine mode 4. Let's see if my throttle is the correct. Okay, so throttle throttle needs to be reversed because it should be on this side. I'm not sure why it's pitch. Aileron, elevator. Why is the pitch opposite of rudder? Strange. Those two supposed to be intact. So what we do is we go to the reverse and we select the throttle and we reverse the throttle right here. So okay, let's see right now if the display gonna throttle. Yep, so throttle up. So when we do throttle up, those guys move in order. So it's, don't worry about it. I mean, they should be just fine. Okay, so yeah, that's the position of the Eachine. Hopefully that's all correct. Now we have to sync the receiver and transmitter together. For that we need this cable, and we put it into right here. Okay, and we need a battery. So all right, so let's plug in the battery. Okay, and you have a blinking light. Okay, so we need to press this button right here on the back, and let it go. No, press the button. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to keep this in off and then power on. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work. And does it work now? Nope, doesn't seem like it connected because the light is blinking. So, okay. Okay. So I need to get that binder out. Come on. Yeah, binders out. Disconnect this. Disconnect that. Okay, so no light. So if you see right here, there is no red light yet. If we power up the transmitter, the light comes up. Right there is the red light supposed to come up. Right there, you see the red light right here. So right now, let's kill the transmitter. The light disappears, and the light comes up right here. Look at that light. So when that light is solid, that means that you are all good. So okay, so basically I showed you how to wire up the cables to the receiver, how to bind the receivers together. Now this next step is to load the open Pilot on the computer and see if it's gonna work.